Hello fellas, Frankie Day here for Frankie Day Models. Okay guys, this is video number 5, the final reveal for my Trumpeter 148 to scale, up the side build. My Trumpeter, the A3-D Sky Warrior, dubbed as a whale. Okay, that little presentation right there was a real A3-D. Warming up on the catapult, ready for launching. Okay guys, back to the A3-D Sky Warrior. This kit wasn't easy to build. A lot of pieces to it, a lot of time. You just got to be very careful when handling this thing. This thing has got a lot of stuff on it. There's pros and cons about this, like all kits are in general. I mean, construction-wise, the only con thing I can see about it is the misalignment of the fuselage and the joining of the wings. And everything else is pretty much up to snuff. And this A3-D Sky Warrior looks pretty real to me. It sure brings back memories to me about the times I was on the Risky and also the Coral Sea. These things probably were the longest serving multi-engine aircraft that used by the United States Navy all the way from 1956 up to 63, 64, 65, somewhere around there. And they were phasing out by 1963 when I was aboard the Coral Sea. And they're very good aircraft. They're very dependable. And they had a lot of problems with it at first, especially with the undercarriage, because a lot of them, especially the nose wheel, and they had to redo a whole new locking pin process on the nose wheel to keep it from folding up beside the fuselage. And so, other words than that, the A3-D Sky Warrior is just one kind of an airplane the United States Navy used. Okay, Trumpeter didn't do too bad on this kit, guys. This thing has a lot of parts to this kit, and it goes together quite fast, quite well. But the biggest, hardest part about this thing is just preparing for painting and then getting ready to go. And like I say, you got to be very careful with the main undercarriages of this thing because it's flimsy. And like I say, you mess around too much, you'll snap them off and you'll be in a world of hurt. So you gotta glue them back on there again. So I give them a good coat of ACC and airbrush some white on it and give it a little bit of wash. This thing has been weathered very minimal because the United States Navy, they kept it pretty clean, and they do get wear and tear on them a lot, like anything does. So enough said, we're going to turn around and take a look at this mighty whale right here, and we'll swing the camera back to yours truly, and we're going to finish up this here video. Okay, there she is sitting on her Lady Susan, the pedestal. Yeah, that's good right there. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we'll throw this thing around. This thing is pretty subtle with the weathering, as you can see a little bit on there. This thing goes, it's a very detailed model. It goes together very well, but like I say, you just go watch out the undercarriage. It's a big airplane, so it's a big beast, so you got to be very careful handling this thing, fellas. And like I said in video number 4, big beast like this needs a bigger space to keep it. Because the bigger they are, the more prone to get broken. That's just the nature of the scale. And 148 scale Sky Warrior and 148 scale is pretty good sized aircraft. And I'm pretty happy with it. I'm glad she's done. I got an ice box I built for her. I'm going to pop her in a box and close her up, take her down below, and prepare her for a model show one of these days when the time comes. And let me go a little closer here. Yeah, it's kind of really good. You got to watch out for that fueling probe too, guys. That thing sticks out like a sore thumb. And you got to be very careful. You'll snap it off right about over here. I almost did. When it's flimsy like that, since I glued it in inside the fuselage, it popped out that when during the video 4. So I more or less a little toothpick and dabbed a little ACC, held it in place, touched up in the airbrush if any parts like that, and gave it a good matte coat after the weather was done. And the Sky Warrior was a beautiful airplane for her day. Put a little weathering back here with speed brakes, as you can see. Skywire didn't go through too many modifications or refits. They had a couple of them. They had a couple refits they went through, and other than that, they were just more or less just kept like where they are, like a refit. Most of them had the nose cut off right here like that, got rid of the radar, and camping came out pretty good. So I got to put some denatured alcohol, clean off some of the windscreen. There's like some of the gum on the tape masking kind of left a little residue on there. I took a Q-tip with some alcohol, rubbed down pretty good. It should come out a little clearer, but it's good enough for what I'm going to do with this thing. And like I say, guys, this is a beautiful airplane. I love this A3-D Skywire. And brings a lot of memories to me back my Navy days. This is the old Navy. The Mighty Whale was stricken from Naval Register as late as 1962. And I think they used some during the Vietnam War, I think more or less for recon. More or less as spotter ships. And let the F-4 Phantoms take care of the rest. And the Air Force version of this is the big RB-66. And there's a little differences between the B-66 destroyer and the A3-D Skywire. Mainly on the trailing edges of the wings and the center section of the trailing edge, and plus a little bit of a bump on top of the cockpit as it goes up forward. They all share the same power plant, Pratt & Whitney engines they had. This kit gives you no ordnance, no bombs, no torpedoes, no anti-submarine warfare gear at all. Just an empty bomb bay with a lot of detail inside there. And what I'll do is I'll flip her on her back, and we'll take a look at her very gingerly without disturbing anything. Like I say, guys, you got to just be very careful when you pick this thing up. See the Bombay wings, everything has been weathered out pretty well. We use the pin washes. Let them dry overnight. Take a little soap and water. Give her a good rub down fore and aft. And she'll sparkle like this. Landing gear, undercarriage well is pretty detailed. You can see the entry when they enter right here. This is your speed brakes right here in open position. And you can see how the slats extend beyond the leading edges of the wings. Flaps are pulled down. So this undercarriage is kind of flimsy, guys. So you got to be, well, it's pretty well glued strong now. It was pretty flimsy before, so like I say, you guys got to run some ACC. Make sure it don't flow over inside your fuselage and ruin your finish. You just more or less double your pleasure by painting it over again. So what I did after it dried, I went to airbrush the struts all white and give it a little slight wash. And you can see inside the wells. How detailed they are inside there. Yeah, beautiful kit for today. Okay, she can't fly upside down. Maybe in air she can, but I'm gonna straighten her up, grab her this way. Just gotta kind of watch out how you handle this thing, guys. You got stingers. You got your probe, your fueling probe right here. That's nice. Where you gotta watch out for that. And number two. Worst to come. You got your stingers back here. Be careful, you want to break these off. This whole ball turns here. just like a real one does. So you gotta be careful of this. Be careful of these, they stick out. A little tip here, anybody's got this kit in their stash, was built one of these, best way to grab this thing is right here on the tail, and grab it like this, right behind the cockpit, and set her down. Because like I say, fellas, you got a lot of stuff sticking out in this thing, and it don't take much to bust stuff off. So when it's at the stage of the final reveal, prepare and make a place for it where it's not going to be bumped or disturbed. Because if you're dealing with larger scale models, guys, you're going to have a lot of fatigue problems. You're going to have a lot of breakage. Things get run into it, you move your hand, you go like that, you hit something out of the way. Like a little small 1/72 scale ones like this, I mean, even 1 to 100 scale. The dinky ones, they're nice, man, but you, like I say, we get old dudes like me, when your eyeballs ain't 20/20 like they used to be, you know, it's kind of hard to build something like that unless you use these here, which I highly recommend. Magnifiers. So be sure to have some of those. Those help out. Those are good eyeballs for you. Okay, guys. Other than that, that's about all she is on this thing. She's finished. I'm gonna put her away. And this is the conclusion of the offside build of my Trumpeter 148 scale A3-D Skywarrior. And so I got a nice box. It fits quite well. I'm going to put her down in the basement and cover her up. And make sure she don't get no dust and dirty on her and stuff like that. I may go to a model show one of these days or bring us bills of past. Wherever it is, it's done. It's in my collections right now, so Frankie Day's happy. I know you guys are happy too. And okay, we're going to swing this video around yours truly and finish up the vid. Oh, okay, here he is. Big face on a small monitor. There he is. Okay, gentlemen. Right this video, I'm going to upload this thing and post it on YouTube, as usual. And I'm going to take some good still pictures of it. I'm going to put it on Facebook. So stay tuned for pictures on the Airfix Modeling Club Facebook. You'll find this here with the update pictures yesterday that I posted on it. And those who viewed this YouTube, who have seen the model on Facebook and commented, I'd like to thank you very much from the bottom of my heart and everything. And today's kind of been a bad day for me a little bit, guys. I'm healthy, in good shape. My wife, she's got that CPOD and it kind of kicked in a little bit, so she's in the hospital right now for some breathing treatments, and they're going to kind of keep her overnight a little bit, and then she'll be home tomorrow, and she's okay. It's like I say, guys, when you're 86 years old, man, you know, you got 1 foot on ground and 1 foot you know where else, and you're really pushing the envelope when you get that old. And so my wife's in pretty good shape. I take care of her the best way I can, any way I can. And so she's doing okay. She's fine, fellas. To let you guys know the heads up on her situation right now, because I called 911 this morning around 8 o'clock or so. You know, I was ready to cook some breakfast for her and make me a cup of coffee and get out of this thing so I could have something else, and that arised. And so that's the part about life, guys, going in and out of sick bay. And so far, knock on wood, I haven't been there yet because I keep myself pretty healthy. And that'd be it. That'd be it for this video, video 5. Okay, guys, so stay tuned. Now, I got another video coming up right after this. This is going to be a paper model that I'm building. You guys will like this job. And I'm probably the only one that's got one of these. But it's going to be a surprise, so I'll show it to you right after this video. I'm going to prepare this, get this thing done for the model show next month. They're going to have an IPMS model show up here at Dayton Air Force Space Museum, and they're going to have paper model cellulose. They're going to have cellulose tables there where all the paper models are at. And last year, me and my fellow COD model Isaac and a couple other guys from Ohio, we blew those plastic boys away. They couldn't believe paper could turn out like that. God, paper ain't nothing. It's just a new form of material. It's form of constructions out there for what we're opposed to. And so they build just as good as plastic and look just as good, but to be out of paper. And This is made out of plastic. And we're made out of flesh and bone. So different building materials and different people. Okay guys, this will be it. This is Frankie Day signing off right here for Frankie Day Models. I'd like to thank every each one of you guys for your wonderful comments on video 4. I'm getting back at you slowly but surely. And I'm very delighted and very happy and very pleased that you guys like my videos. I'll keep them pumping. You guys keep watching. And so back to this video, the final reveal. You guys stay tuned for what's coming up. What I'm working on right now. I'm going to be hopping that Whitley over there behind me and get her shaken up for a paint job. I've been toying with her for a while, so next update, that thing should be all put together, just ready for priming, ready for to be painted. And so that'd be it. So stay tuned for what's shaking next. And so this is it for my Trumpeter 148 scale A3-D Sky Warrior, the whale. And she's going to put away in a box, take her down below. And I'm going to start on my project I got going for you next on here. And so be sure to look at the pictures on Facebook. I'll have this thing posted, so I'll be taking some pictures of this. So stay tuned for that when you guys venture on Facebook. Okay, I'm out of here. Make Mama happy. Take care of your family. Stay focused on the road. Watch everybody while you drive. Watch your surroundings. Watch yourself. Build strong. Happy modeling. Buy yourself a kit. Take one out of the stash. Get hot on it. Like our Stu says, get kit crazy. And let the plastic be the force with you. And we'll see you guys on the next video. It's coming up after this. Bye, fellas. God bless you guys. You guys take care, gentlemen.